Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna be fixing this BlackBerry Key2. This is the cheapest Key2 I could get my hands on and one of the few ones actually. The issue with this phone is that it doesn't really work. It seems to be boot looping and not properly charging, as I see the actual current consumption. So it gets to this point, draws like a bit less than 0.5 amps and then keeps looping. And if I pull it out, it instantly stops and is not responsive, which tells me that the battery is not holding any charge at all. If this is just a battery, this would be incredibly lucky, but then again with these same symptoms this could be a faulty mainboard as well. So I'm just gonna crack it open and we're gonna test the battery. So I heated it up and I finally have some progress with opening it. And it's open. Seems like I didn't break any clips, which is good. It's gonna make our job a bit easier later on. The adhesive that this phone has, it's pretty strong, I'm gonna lie. This part here is also sticky. I used just a little bit of isopropyl alcohol on the bottom, nowhere else, and that was enough with the heat. We're gonna start working our way around here. The good news is that this one hasn't been opened before. The bad news, I see some corrosion on some of the screws. Definitely not what I want to see in this case. Actually the USB board looks very pristine and good. Don't see anything wrong with it. Okay, we have some antennas here we have to disconnect. Yeah, just like that. Don't forget them like I almost did. Apparently we have to disconnect them on the other side too. That's so weird, I've never seen this on another phone. The antennas are like baked into the upper shooting of the main board. Why? Okay, well, that shooting is out. Didn't break any antennas, which is great. I already see the corrosion. Okay, let's unplug the battery and get to business. Oh, the battery is also corroded. There is some corrosion here. There's some corrosion here. Okay, I think I'll have to take out the whole board and just clean it up a bit. So we're gonna pop off the SIM tray. We're gonna start disconnecting these connectors here. Okay, that's a bit of corrosion on this connector, but it's not too bad. This one looks okay. And this one, again, there's some corrosion, but not too bad. The connector of the battery is stick to the main board with this tape. I think at this point there's nothing else holding on the board, so I should be able to pry it off. Wait, are the cameras like... Okay, they're not glued onto the frame. On some TCL phones they glue them, but this one they're not. And I forgot the button connector, but whatever, it unplugged itself. Okay, I was just about to say, this doesn't look that corroded. That's not good. That's not good at all. Maybe it is surface level. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take off the cameras actually at this point. And I'm gonna just clean the whole board with some isopropyl alcohol. So we're gonna go a bit aggressive here. We really wanna get this corrosion off as much as we can anyway. If I wanna do this properly, I have to take each shooting off and they're like soldered in place. It's gonna take a lot of time. Considering the corrosion is not that bad, from what I see at least, I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna clean it up as much as I can. I'm gonna jump the battery and we're gonna hope for the best. Maybe it's gonna work afterwards. I'm gonna make sure to clean these connectors very well. I'm gonna just run a little bit more alcohol to wash off whatever we have gotten loose. Like this. Okay, I see one shooting that is removable. So I'm gonna take it off and have a look. Actually it looks pretty good underneath. So what I'm gonna do right now, this main board is now as clean as it can be. I'm just gonna leave it on the heat plate for a bit so it can dry. And in the meantime I'm gonna put my focus on these connectors here. They're not looking the best. I already saw a couple of pins that might be burnt on the actual main board, but they don't look too bad. Probably I can like reflow them if I have to. I think this is the screen connector. Despite the burnt pin, it seems to work. We're gonna see if the touch screen works too if I actually get the phone all running. Yeah, this one pin, it's cooked, like the black one here. And also we're gonna have to try the keyboard if we get it running. I almost forgot, the battery connector, it has to be cleaned as well. There's a fair bit of corrosion on it, so I'm gonna make sure to clean it well. So, time to try out the battery. Do we have any voltage here at all? I think this battery is completely like that right now. So I'm gonna have to take it out and jump start it. Well, that went about as well as I expected. Okay, so eventually I managed to take off the battery. This was surprisingly hard, so I'm gonna just remove this plastic here from the BMS, the battery control circuit. Yeah, there's more corrosion here. I'm gonna have to clean this up carefully. Damn, this actually looks not good at all. I'm gonna clean it up and hope for the best. Very likely that hope might not be enough in this case. Okay, let's check the battery voltage. 3.7 volt. That is way too much, actually. I was going to say this battery maybe needs jumping, but this doesn't look like it. I think the BMS might be just shorted out. So I'm gonna try jumping it a bit. Maybe it will do something. Just for like a minute. In the meantime, I'm gonna start assembling the rest. There is this connector here from the front sensors, which I don't know how am I supposed to plug in when it is underneath the board. Am I supposed to like take it off? Or is it supposed to click automatically? I don't know. Oh, it's not crucial for testing the phone, so I'm just gonna ignore it for now. Okay, so we gave the battery a jump for like 3 minutes. Should have charged like 100 milliamperes. Tick 0.8 on the connector. Fuck it, I'm just gonna plug it in and see what happens. It's a very simple BMS that we have here. So I still have some doubts that when we put it in the phone without any corrosion on the connector, maybe it's gonna work. Okay, time for a test charge. Okay. Okay, we're charging. Hold on. 10 watts. We have power. 44%, that sounds about right. Let's boost up and see how is the keyboard and touchscreen. Holy fucking shit. I didn't say it, but I actually paid 23 euros for this phone. Oh god, the touchscreen works. Holy shit. Oh my god, this is so good. The keyboard works, you know? And it has the remaining attempts, which means it's gonna factory reset once I enter the wrong password 10 times. One more try. Yeah. Let's let it reset. I don't need the last owner's data anyway. We're gonna be hit with FRP most likely, but this is an Android 8 phone, so this is gonna be ridiculously easy to bypass. Holy shit, I'm so happy. Can you imagine a BlackBerry Key2 for 23 euros, including shipping? Oh, this is such a steal. Okay, we're gonna see after I unlock it, we're gonna test everything. I mean, with this kind of corrosion, there might be some underlying problems. I need this just for my collection, mostly, maybe playing around with it. So this is more than enough for it to work, even if, let's say, the cameras don't work or the microphone doesn't work, something like that. Very beautiful phone, aluminum frame, very nice build quality. Personally, I like the design of the BlackBerry Proof more, you know, with the slide-up keyboard, but it's also cool. You can unlock the bootloader in these Key2s and the Key2 LE, and you can install new Android like 15 or 16. That's something from this year. Yeah, we're hit with FRP. It's so weird to be typing on this keyboard when you haven't done it a lot. So I'm gonna just bypass FRP and be right back in a moment. Alright, so we did it. We fixed the BlackBerry Key2. I have assembled it, tested it. The only thing I haven't tested is the SIM card works. Probably does. Right now, the button, navigation bar brightness and the keyboard brightness, they're backlights. They don't work. The spec we have here is 64 gigabytes of storage and 6 gigabytes from. Camera works, speakers, microphones, everything is basically as expected. The battery even, it seems to hold charge. Don't know how good it should be. I'm gonna install Lineage OS on this phone future video. Hope you enjoyed this repair and have a nice day. Bye.